Let's talk about solutions for how we can actually clean. LA, come with me. We're going to talk about natural solutions because you don't necessarily have to spend a ton of money on finding the right product. You can look around your kitchen, you can find what you've got, and you can make it work for the issues that you have.
Well, you know, and that's the really interesting thing. Most people have a full collection of cleaning materials in their pantry and they don't even know about it. Right. And there's so many concerns now with different chemicals that we're putting into our homes, and not just to affect us, but pets. I always think if there's a natural solution and it works, and I've tried every single one of these and I can say that they do work, then it's really the way to go. And there is cost savings there for sure. Yeah. So I want to play a little game.
Okay, let's play a game.
I'm going to pick an item. I brought in some typical categories here of areas that I really don't like to clean, and solutions I've found to clean them. So we're going to play a guessing game. Let's start with this bad boy. I don't tend to drink it, but it's worth picking it up.
Okay, dirty vase, grease, shattered glass. I'm going to say toilet.
Toilet's correct. Ding, ding,
I've
ding.
heard that before, because whenever they say, don't drink cola, you know that can clean out your bathtub.
That's right.
That's supposed to be really, really efficient at that.
There's about 101 things that it can do, including your ability to drink it, and that's the one thing on the list I wouldn't use it for after reading the rest of the list. But cola actually breaks down any scaling or residue in the toilet bowl. So what you want to do is pour a cup to 2 cups in your toilet bowl, let it sit for about an hour, give it a flush, and it's going to help remove that ring around the toilet. You can give it a bit of a scrub with the toilet brush as well.
Smart.
Actually, great as well for rust removal. Okay, so let's try this bad boy.
Ketchup.
A little bit of ketchup.
Ooh, would you want to clean with that? Okay, dirty vase,
look at that.
Grease. I'm going to go with grease.
It actually does not go in the grease
category.
That would be gross, actually. It goes in the silverware category. Oh, shocking, right?
It cleans your silverware.
It does clean silverware. What you want to do is
wasn't
put
that
it
one
on
of my
a cloth.
options here?
So, because it's probably tucked right in front of you
right here.
You want to put it on a cloth and basically give it a good coating, and then just let it sit for about 15 minutes and rinse it off. The vinegars in the ketchup will actually help break down the tarnish to remove it, loosen it up, so then you can wipe it off.
I've never heard that before.
Now, I have another trick that my mom used to use. Household in everybody's pantry, most people have tin foil. I dropped a blob of ketchup in there, so we'll just pretend that doesn't exist. Okay. If you take a little plastic container with some water, some tin foil, some washing soda, the Arm & Hammer washing soda is great. You want to put in about a cup worth, so I'm just going to eyeball it here, and mix it around a bit. And then with your silverware, you can see this has a really tarnished edge to it. I'm not even sure if the camera can pick it up, but what will end up happening is when you touch it to shiny side up, it will actually start to lift the tarnish off, and you can let it sit in there for about 15 minutes, and it will totally be sparkly
won't be able to
clean.
See that.
They won't, but here's one I cleaned yesterday, and it's like beautiful and sparkly and lovely, and you can put an entire collection of your silverware into a big container. Amazing. Just rinse it with water, and you're good to go.
Rather than sitting there polishing
polishing
every single one.
Forget it.
That's incredible. I wonder if that would work for your jewelry.
You know what it does? No, it does. It does work for silver jewelry as well, 100%.
Oh, okay, try it then.
So let's give this bad boy a go.
Rice.
A bag of rice.
Rice. Oh, see, I have other options here. Okay, so rice, grease?
No, not
Why
grease.
do I keep going there?
Because that's one of the most annoying things to clean, right, is grease. It's actually for dirty vases. And you're probably thinking,
see how this works.
Well, basically what you want to do, I'll make a little hole in here, and this is like very non-scientific. You're gonna fill the bottom of the vase. You know when you get flowers that go a little gunky in the bottom, and then they inevitably have a smell?
Yeah, it's gross.
Fill it with a little bit of dish soap, a little bit of water, and then pour your rice inside. Oh, I'm making a giant mess, look at that.
That's all right.
And then you shake it, and it will agitate all of those little gross bits with the soap, and you pour it out, and it will have lifted everything, and because it has absorption, will lift all the goo from the bottom of your vase.
That's smart.
Very
I've been
smart,
using the
simple.
baby bottle cleaners.
Those
After the kids were not using the bottles.
I was gonna ask.
But that's the only thing I could think of to use, right? That's very
rice
smart.
works in a pinch.
Okay. Bread. Okay, wait, let me guess. Shattered glass?
Shattered glass, for sure. It works, I know. It works really well. Take the edge off. Okay. And if you have a shattered light bulb, I'll maybe get you to hold this very carefully for me, Trace. Even after you vacuum, there's still the little tiny pieces that can be even more damaging. Yeah. It's so spongy, the bread. You push it down, and it lifts the pieces right up. It totally lifts the pieces right up. The other great tip for this, I'll put this to the front. If you roll it into a ball, a little ball like this. This works really well on oil paintings to remove fingerprints and dust, and will be very delicate and sensitive on your oil work, the oil paintings.
Excellent.
All these little things that
and
we'll
leave nothing behind, because there's completely nothing real in that bread.
So I'm going to do a two for one here. A twofer. Vinegar and lemon. Lemon water, lemon juice.
That would be floors. Grease, right?
Grease! Finally, ding, ding, ding.
They told me, the audience is beating me now. They're like, grease, Tracy.
Both of them, because they're acidic, break down the grease.
Okay.
They also work really well, lemon in particular, for deodorizing. So inside of your appliances, spraying it down, a mixture of water and lemon juice, spraying it down inside the fridge, inside the microwave, works really well. Vinegar, can I tell you, amazing on stainless steel.
Yeah.
And so many people can't stand doing that, but works really, really well. And using a microfiber cloth all the time for it. Now, let's quickly get to wood. I'm gonna give you some hints.
Yeah.
First one is coconut oil. Works really well for polishing wood. It brings the richness out. And then—
That's interesting.
I gotta tell you, going back to basics, a little bit of water. I've got a little tool right at the end here. Actually, it's leaning up here.
This guy.
A steamer.
Yeah.
Honestly, a lot of people are afraid of using steam on wood.
Yeah.
I'm going to come around for a sec. Here we go. Yep.
Why would you be afraid of using steam on wood?
Well, because you know what? Wood expands and contracts, and sometimes if it gets too hot, you can cause damage.
Okay.
This steamer from Black & Decker has the little canister to fill with water, but what I love is up top here, there's 3 settings so you can do for wood. It'll lower the temperature. For tile, natural tile, it'll bring it up, and then there's vinyl. Lots of options there to use. Really user-friendly, and it articulates as well, so you can get into tough corners.
It's the Cadillac
I gotta
of
show you
steamers.
this. It pops out so you can get around the toilet, right? That gross little area that we all hate to clean.
Very smart.
Gets around the toilet.
Well, after the show, we're actually going to draw for this Black & Decker Smart Select Steam Mops with handles. Man, there's a few of them there for you. Amazing. All right.